All right, so why don't you sight read this piece? The more we get together, all right, and then we'll do something compositionally with it the second time around. Okay, so what key are you in? You're in the key of G. And what are some other things you look at in order to sight read well? Okay, you look at the fingering, right? You look at, what else? Even before fingering. The notes. All right, and you really want to find some patterns in your score, right? So if you put those 4 notes together, what chord do you play? G major. And do you think that those 3 notes form a G major tonic chord? Yes, they certainly do. And I know why you said fingering, because there's quite a few finger changes on those Gs. Ooh, so do you think that you could sight read those and implement those finger changes? I think you can. 1, 4, 5. Why don't you just go ahead and ghost those on the piano? 1, 4, and then you're ready for the 5. Good. All right, and where do you see this exact same phrase again? Yes, you're so right. And what about the second phrase? Is this same or different? It's same again, except for just the very, very end of it. All right, so then the only part that's really different is up there. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. Okay, so can you go ahead and ghost that with both hands? Both hands ghosting. All right, and then before you play it, you really need to see what's going on at the end, right, with that coda. Okay, so you see a pattern of what in your right hand?
G major scale.
Yes, it's a G major scale. And what about those 2 chords at the end? Are they both tonic chords?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. And there is a jump. In which hand?
Right
Where?
Oh. Left hand.
Well, actually, you're right. There is one in the right hand. I didn't see it from so far away. You're so right. Where does the right hand have to go?
Right here.
Oh my gosh. At the same time that your left hand has to jump. Oh goodness. So how could you practice that? Ooh, before you sight read.
Ghosting.
You could ghost them, right, and use that nice play prepare practice strategy. Okay, so why don't we go ahead and start at that G major chord. Yes, yes, and then play prepare. Good. And if you really want to play a play prepare the way it's really supposed to be, Joshua, don't worry, I don't have a cold. You say to yourself this, play it, and then you say, ready, and then you look at the 2 notes. Oh my gosh. Don't go crazy because your eyes can't go like that, right? So you might want to look at the right hand first, right, and then look at the left hand. Right? So that's what you do for ready, okay? Or you might want to look at the left hand first. We could experiment with that. So which hand do you look at first? So then you go ready, and then you really look quicker, and then when you move very quickly. Ooh. Okay, so you want to try it? So this time go ahead and look at your right hand first. So ready? Look. Oh, you can't move until I really say move. Oh, you know what? I think the ready is actually where you just say to yourself, I'm ready to do this practice strategy. Okay, so just look at your hands. Ready? Good. Look. But you can't move until I tell you to. Or you tell yourself it. Okay, so ready? Good. Look. Move. Okay, well, you're not supposed to play anything. That's just as you just ghosted.
Yeah.
Okay, you just prepare it. Okay, let's do this again. Ready? Look. Move. Good. All right, so this time look at the hand that you didn't look at first before. Do you remember which hand you looked at first?
No.
Okay, so let's do it one more time. Look at your right hand first. But I liked how you went back and forth really quickly. That was excellent. Ready? Look. Move. Oh, good. Okay, now let's change it up. Now let's take a look at your left hand note first. Key first, I should say. Ready? Look. Move. All right. Did you think that either one of them was easier?
Yeah.
Was it looking at the right hand or looking at the left hand?
I think left hand was a little easier.
Okay. Maybe it's because you've done it 4 or 5 times though in a row too. Could be. All right, so let's go ahead and do that one more time. This time, can you play both of those chords? Okay, so ready? Look, move. Pretty darn good. Let's try it again. Ready? Look.
Oh.
It's okay. Why don't we say it together? Ready? Look. Move. It's probably better when you do it, right, than your teacher, right? Because then you know exactly your own rhythm, right? Good for you. Do you want to do it one more time before you play the whole piece? Okay. That's good. And you have how many beats to get ready for that last chord?
2.
So it really is perfect. Ready, look, move, right? You've got time. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and sight read it from the beginning. You aced it at the end. Very good. So if you were doing student achievement testing and you were in front of a judge doing a sight reading, it's probably going to be easier than this, but it might not be. I've got to look at some of those examples. Okay, then I'll give them to you. But what do you think you would be saying to yourself as to what could be better?
Being clearer on the notes.
Well, your notes were pretty darn good, weren't they? Did you get faster and faster as you went along? Because you got more and more confident, right? So even if you start slowly, just keep the tempo the same, right? Because it is sight reading, right? And they're just going to say, oh, that was really even. Okay, right. They just will, right? And you'll be like, so boring, the tempo I took. But it's probably better that way, right? Than to mess up, right, at a faster tempo, right?